Welcome, Minneapolis high school sports fans, to the other high school in Ottawa County, Bennington High School, for the Class 2A SubState here in 2007. We're here for the semifinals for the Lady Lions, who are playing the home team, host to the Herington Railers. Minneapolis is the number 2 seed in the tournament at 14-7. The number 1 seed, Canton Galva, was knocked out in the quarterfinals. And we're facing the number 3 seed Herington Railers, who are 11-10. They are from the Flint Hills League. The two teams have had no common opponents this season, so no comparisons can be made there. And this is the first ever meeting between the ladies' versions of the Herington Railers and the Lions. The men have met several times. In Tuesday's quarterfinal game versus Wabunsee, the Railers had 2 girls score in the 20s. Be well worth watching tonight. Brockemeyer, number 12, a 5'7" sophomore, had 20 points. And Kleinschmidt, number 22, a 5'6" senior, had 27 points. We both scored similarly in the quarterfinals. Minneapolis scored 64, Herington scored 63. However, they allowed 11 more points on defense than we did, 48 compared to 37. So if we can do our normal good offensive production and come out and put some clamps on the guards, especially on defense, we might make a go of it here.
Well, I think the ladies have been playing fairly good defense. I think the key of this game will be defense, as you said, Dale. Herington, an athletic ball club, has a couple girls that can jump, has a real nice jump shot, and they can shoot. So 2 girls will have to cover up on defense and watch that 3-point line. As far as defense, I think I don't know, as athletic as they are, I don't know if we'll be able to pressure them all over the court. I think a couple of them are going to be tough to guard man-to-man. So we'll see what Coach Darrow's got in store for the defensive end, but it will take pretty good effort on defense.
Yes, it will. We're on. I can hear you. Well, again, we're in the one loss and you're out vicinity again. You win tonight or you go home. So the Lions are playing for their second straight trip to the 2A state tournament in Manhattan.
What's all these railroad songs that are on that banner?
Well, you know, I had the thought last Monday night when we were down in Herington, the only thing they're not playing of note would be the Wabash Cannonball, you know.
I'm sure you'll hear it.
No, they didn't play it down there at all. So,
as Dale mentioned, Minneapolis the 2 seed, Herington the 3 seed, I believe. And rightfully so, with the Peabody Burns team took care of the number 1 seed on the other side of the bracket. And we saw them play earlier. They have one girl that's very, very athletic. I can just flat handle the ball and does a pretty good job. And I saw her play last year. I don't know if it's down at State or where I saw her play.
I don't know.
But I saw her play. It might have been Hoisington tournament or something like that. But
and then they had another girl that hit 5 or 6 trays. I lost track.
Yeah, they
have
to watch them.
Elsaline finally started putting defense on her and shut her down, but left her open. She buried them.
They'll have to find her early. Here again, Minneapolis looking to advance. If you win, you move on.
If you lose, it's get out the track and softball uniforms.
Welcome.
And our cameraman, Mr. Lomberger's here, so we're ready to go. All right.
Chuck Lomberger manning the camera. A welcome sight. I could introduce the referees if Mr. Shoup Coach Shoup was listening, but I don't think I will.
Yes, we do. We got that guy again. Got any poison darts we can shoot at him?
Visitors on the scoreboard, the Herington Lady Railers. As they take on the home team on the scoreboard, the Minneapolis Lady Lions.
Ready for the starting lineups here.
For Herington, the sophomore, number 4.
Herington, the visitors. Strom, a sophomore, 5'3". Minneapolis will start our normal lineup. Seamers, 3-guard lineup, 2 forwards. Brock Meyer is what I've got. And Donovan will match up well with her.
Sophomore, number 12, Krista Brockmeyer.
27 points the other night.
She can shoot.
Or 20 points.
And I'm sure Chantel will get the defensive assignment of one of those scores. That's Jessica Perry. I thought she graduated last year. Kleinschmidt, the other scorer for Herington. Very
There's the girl who scored 27 points.
Yes.
22.
And Minneapolis with Jarrah Shoemaker, Jordan Crossan, Megan Donovan, Krista Seamers, and Chantel Darrow.
Move your caps to the national anthem performed by the Herington High School Pep Band under the direction of Ms. Beth Schlesner.
Time for some basketball.
Well, the referees tonight are familiar. We've had them all this year, so we should see a fairly decent game. Herington, if anything, is playing for the tip here. We get the tip, and we do, as Minneapolis controls the opening possession here. Man-to-man defense by Herington. Down the lane, Jarrah Shoemaker goes. The shot's up and rimming off. And Jessica Perry with the rebound for the Lady Railers. Man-to-man defense by Minneapolis. Chantel guarding Brockmeyer. And Jarrah Shoemaker as the other small guard, and Donovan as Kleinschmidt. Looking inside, there's no one there. Jessica Perry steps out to take the ball. And inside, there's Kleinschmidt. Turnaround jump shot, no good. And they get an offensive board. 3 seconds. Tied up by Megan Donovan, and a 3-second call on the Lady Railers. Chantel with the ball on the wing, looking inside. Jordan's got it up, and it comes out somehow. Point blank off the glass, just a little bit too hard, and it pops out. First shot by Minneapolis. Jordan, 56% field goal shooter from the field. Kleinschmidt over to Perry now. Brockmeyer trying to put a move on Chantel. She ain't biting. Looking inside now. Kleinschmidt got the ball again. Turnaround jump shot, no good. And Chantel closes down the rebound for Minneapolis. Donovan can't hang on to the ball, and Herington picks up the loose ball. Turnover, Minneapolis. Kleinschmidt with the ball on the wing, now out front to Strom. Perry's got the ball. Makovic over to Kleinschmidt, back to Perry. No score here in the first quarter as Strom has the ball. Kleinschmidt trying to shake loose. Jump shot baseline, no good. And Donovan with the big board for Minneapolis. Well, I think we can run on these Herington Railers. Now we got it inside to Jordan. And Perry with the push from behind has whistled with her first foul. And Terrell with the call there. Shay Shoemaker in for
Shay Shoemaker places Seamers.
Right off the bench, a 3-ball, that's good. Nothing cold about coming off the bench for her. She cranks up the 3 and
just in time to give us a 3-0 lead.
Backside, she's there. Perry with a jump shot, it's good. Shea with the ball as she clears the. Boy, they're letting her have that turnaround jump shot by Jordan, no good. Donovan over the back tips it out of bounds. And Donovan horsing the offensive glass.
Well, we can start making those inside bunnies.
Kleinschmidt out to Strom. Back. And Jared Shoemaker is pushed out of bounds by Strom. And they call a foul, her first personal foul, Herington's second team foul. As Jared Shoemaker chased down a loose ball in the corner. Man-man defense by the Railers. Jara on the wing now to Chantel. Entry pass to Jordan. Turnaround jump shot. And there's Perry's second foul. And she will come out. And Schneider will replace her after this first free throw. Jordan Crossan at the free throw line. 55% free throw shooter. Her free throws up and in. Schneider in for Perry. The post for the Railers takes a seat here in the first quarter. Jordan, second throw on its way, rims out. Chantel with an arm in there, it wouldn't come loose. Kleinschmidt out front to Strom, now on the other baseline drive. And that rebound ripped out of there by Jordan Crossan. As McAvick, a nice drive, Shea Shoemaker. Another 3-ball, rims out. We got to walk. So far, they're not concerned too much about our outside shot. Chantel to play it in under her own bucket. Out to Shea. They get on her quick this time. Now back to Jera. Over to Shea. Jera, nice drive down the paint. Dump down pass to Donovan. And Donovan ties her up. Possession arrow to Herington. Donovan with the quick hands and the quick tie-up. And Herington now, Strom clears the timeline. Over to Kleinschmidt. Schneider in the corner. Now McAvick out on top. Schneider. That's Brockemeyer with the ball. Nice spin move. Jump shot off the glass and in. It's good. Pretty athletic. Brockemeyer and Kleinschmidt. Now Jared Shoemaker down the paint. Jump shot's good. That's her game. Slash the 10-footer. Floater down the lane, and Jared Shoemaker gets her first bucket. Schneider looks at a 3, turns it down now. McAvick. Strom looks across, and it's stolen, tipped out there by Jordan Crossan, and she chases it down. Turnover for the Herington Railers. Now Jared Shoemaker back to Shea. 14-footer, rims off. We get the long carom. Now Jared with the ball out on top. Chantel with it on the wing. Jared Shoemaker, 3-pointer, rims off. And Chantel slips in there, lost half a ponytail, but it's a tie-up. Possession arrow to Minneapolis. And Connor Fulton in now for Minneapolis. Good hustle by Chantel. Now their entry pass to Jordan. Shot is no good. Connor Fulton slips in there and snags that offensive board, and the stick back is good. Kleinschmidt. Now Schneider looking inside. Now Strom out to McAvick. Brockemeyer looks at a 3. Now Schneider. Strom on the backside. Kleinschmidt, free throw line, shot's good. And Coach Darrell wants to put a little more pressure on her and not give her that 12-footer. Now Jordan, all the way to the basket, it's good. Schneider could not stop Jordan as she went under. Nice scoop shot off the glass and in. And a 10-6 lead by Minneapolis. Man-to-man defense. Connor Fulton guarding McAvick. 3-pointer by Brockmeyer is no good. Now Connor Fulton running the point. On the wing to Shea Shoemaker. 2 freshmen. Long shot by Connor is no good. And Herington clears the board with under a minute left in this first quarter. McAvick, skip pass to Schneider, and we've got Kleinschmidt covered up. Now she's got it, Donovan. We double down on her. Reach-in foul by Connor Fulton. That'll be her first. Minneapolis first team foul. Connor Fulton. Melanie Catron in for Crossan, and Chantel back in, and Jared Shoemaker gets a 40-second break. Strom, skip pass to Schneider. Brockmeyer with the ball out on top. 3-pointer, no good. Long carom, Strom gets it, and the rebound by Donovan. We're on the move. Shoemaker with the ball on the wing. Shea. And we should look for one shot here. And Donovan rescues the ball. On the wing, Shoemaker's shot is no good. And Donovan has gotten away with quite a few. Early on, that'll be her first foul. Minneapolis second team foul. And Brittany Fulton comes in, Krista Seamers comes in, Donovan out. And Connor Fulton with some good minutes for the freshman. 10 seconds left. A little out of the way, Britt. Britt and Chantel out, putting some pressure on. Under a minute now. Brittany Fulton steals the ball. We got a second left. Chantel lets it fly from half court. And it comes close. And that's the way the first quarter will end. Possession arrow to Herington. They will have the ball to start the second quarter. 10-6, Minneapolis at the end of one. Now, so far, the girls are playing pretty good defense on Kleinschmidt and Brockemeyer. Kleinschmidt's got a couple buckets. For the most part, doing a pretty good job on the defensive end.
I didn't hear you.
Well, we're doing a pretty good job on the defensive end.
Yes, we are. Fantastic. And probably about around 50% on shooting, I'd guess.
You know, I think we can.
No, we need to get a bigger lead before we do that.
We can quicken the pace here. I don't think they're as deep on the bench as we are. I think we can wear them out. Kleinschmidt, or Brockmeyer out to Makovic, skip pass to Snyder. It goes out of bounds through her hands. Turnover. Lady Lions will play it in front of the.
I want to take Olsen out of the game.
Seamers into Chantel. Here's a zone, it looks like to me. Going to make a shoot from the outside. Jarrah on the wing now, back to Chantel. Cranks up the three ball. No good. Front rim, and Jarrah Shoemaker almost gets in there for the offensive rebound. Herington changing up defenses here. Minneapolis still in that man-to-man. It's a good help man-to-man. They pinch down on Kleinschmidt in close. They've got two people on her. Brockmeyer is going to have to hit one from the outside before we watch her too close. Now Schneider. Shot rims off. Jarrah Shoemaker. Crossover dribble goes right around both railers. And all Makovic can do is stick out a hand to slow her down as she's headed to the rack. It's called on the floor, and we'll play it in under her own bucket. Donovan back in for Minneapolis. And Chantel throws it clear out front. Now on the wing, nice entry pass across, and it's up and in on the baseline. She's going to be a little tough to handle inside tonight.
Well, after missing 4 straight, she's made 2 straight, so I hope that continues.
Makovic on the baseline out front to Schneider. And a reach-in foul on Chantel as Brockmeyer comes to get that pass at the three-point arch. And they'll play it in front of the Minneapolis bench. Makovic to trigger the play out front to Strom. Now back to Makovic, three-pointer. It's good. Three-point shot by Makovic. It was nothing but net. That cuts the lead to 3. Zone defense here by Herington. Brittany Fulton back to crossing. Jump shot is no good. And no one there on the offensive glass as Herington does a good job blocking out. Strom on the wing now. Makovic, nice steal attempt by Jarrah. Now the bounce pass to Brockmeyer. Jump shot, no good. She tries to draw the foul, but the men in stripes are not biting tonight so far. Chantel on the wing, now back to Jarrah. Puts it on the floor, jump shot. And they call it on the floor. That'll be the 5th team foul on Herington. First team foul or first personal foul on, they call it on, 22. That's Kleinschmidt's first personal. Jordan, jump shot. And almost a nice save by Shea Shoemaker, as Jordan's jump shot is way short of the mark. Now with just a 3-point lead, Herington with a chance to get this thing tied up. Schneider, baseline shot's good. 12-11, Minneapolis. Down the lane she goes. Jara back to Chantel. And Donovan fighting for that rebound. It's off to Herington. Strom now with a chance to get Herington the lead. Schneider. Kleinschmidt, jump shot. It's good. It's a 2-3 zone by Herington. Jara back to Chantel. On the wing to Shea. 3-point shot. No good. And we got two Lady Lions fighting for the ball. It goes out of bounds. Timeout. 30-second timeout by Herington's coach, as all of a sudden the Lady Railers were up by 1.
Here is they're being a shorter team, they're really holding their own against us on the boards. They've got 11 boards to our 9, and that's really unexcusable, except the fact they're boxing out well and getting in position.
Here we go. Herington will play it in, leading by 1. 4:39 left in the first half. 13-12, Herington. Brockmeyer off to Strom on a wing to Makovic. Schneider kicks it out of bounds. Turnover to the Lady Lions. As their post, Jessica Perry in foul trouble, sitting on the bench. Schneider playing for her. Now Shea with the ball on the wing, looking inside. Back to Shea in the corner. There's a nice entry pass to Jordan Crossan. Jump shot is no good. And both our girls hit the deck, and we get the tie-up. Jessica Perry comes back in, and Schneider with some good minutes there for the Lady Railers. So Perry playing with 2 fouls here with 4 minutes left first half. Jarrett face in the paint she goes. And Perry pulls down the rebound for the Railers. Makovic, entry pass to Kleinschmidt, jump shot. And she is fouled. And I think that's Donovan's second foul. No, Jordan Crossan. Jordan Crossan's first foul. And Kleinschmidt will shoot 2. Man, it got quiet. I dare not say anything on the free throws. It got deathly quiet in here as Kleinschmidt with the second throw on its way. Good. 15-12, Herington.
Well, they've had it scored to 7-2 this quarter.
2-3 zone. They are having pretty good luck playing it on us on defense. Shea Shoemaker on the baseline looking inside Jara with the ball, and she's fouled. And that'll be Perry's third foul. That didn't last long. That'll be the third foul on Jessica Perry. First half, she will head to the bench again. They're getting back in, and 1 rebound. Jara Shoemaker free throw is good. Rattles it in and out and back in again off the glass. Jara, 63% free throw shooter. Second throw is no good, back rim, and the long carom goes clear out to the three-point arc. Strom with the ball. Down the wing to Makovic. Skip pass out of the reach of Brockmeyer. Turnover, Lady Railers, and Minneapolis now with the ball over on the wing. Now back to Chantel. Shea looks at the three, passes it up. Now the entry pass to Jordan, back to Jarrett. Drives down the baseline. She is fouled. Kleinschmidt, and that's her second foul. Having a little trouble keeping track of Jarrett Shoemaker as she does drive and gets to the paint.
Third foul on their big gun there.
Excuse me, that's her third foul. So Kleinschmidt and Perry both now with 3 fouls. As Jarrett Shoemaker to the line to shoot 2. Now we'll see how deep the bench is. As Barrett comes in, a sophomore, Shoemaker's second throw is good. All tied up at 15 all. Now a little pressure out front by Minneapolis, switching up a little bit on defense. Snyder, shots blocked by Crossan. Now Shoemaker, crossover dribble all the way in. It's good. Jarrett Shoemaker. She had a nasty crossover dribble, and she used it about the top of the circle and all the way to the rack.
We take the lead again, 17-15. 2:30 to go in the half.
Front. Still man-to-man. Nice switch off, Jarrett. And a reach-in foul on 13. That'll be her second. Fourth team foul on Minneapolis. That's Donovan's second foul, fifth team foul on Minneapolis. As Chantel comes back in. Bachmeyer back to Strom on the wing. Makovic, three-pointer, it's good. She's got 2 of them. She's kept them in this ball game, and we'll have to guard her. She's got a pretty decent three-point shot. Jarrett Shoemaker down to Donovan on the baseline. Back to Jarrett. Baseline drive. Shot is no good. And Crossan with the rebound. Steps out of bounds. And it will be Herington's ball. Kleinschmidt and Perry for Herington in foul trouble here in the first half with 3. Makovic. That's ball's tipped by Shea, and they're going to call Jarrett Shoemaker with a reach-in foul. And that'll be her first. Minneapolis 6th team foul. Herington was 7. Minneapolis now on the 1-and-1. And Jarrett Shoemaker with another foul. That's quick.
That puts him at the line for a 1-and-1.
One and one now for Herington as Strom goes to the line. And they have a 1-point lead with $1:44 left in the first half. Free throw, no good. Donovan sweeps the glass for the Lady Lions. Now Sherry Shoemaker out front to Chantel. On the wing to Shea, back to Chantel. Jordan, quick pass to Shea Shoemaker. 3-point shots, no good. Donovan with the rebound and stick back. And that's what we ought to be doing, is controlling the boards as Donovan snags that rebound and sticks it back up for a bucket. Brockmeyer, no, they call it on the floor. Chantel.
Eighth team foul, second personal.
And Brockmeyer will go to the line for the 1-and-1 first throw. is good. Second throw is also good. And Herington ties it and takes the lead by 1 point, 20-19. Just a minute left, first half. Chantel over to Connor Fulton, skip pass to Shea Shoemaker, baseline drive, jump shot is good. One-hand runner on the baseline, Shea Shoemaker. Count it as Minneapolis now with a 1 point lead, 21-20. Brockmeyer top the circle, doubled down nicely by Connor Fulton. And Chantel jumps in there, and a pushing foul will be her second as Krista Seamers comes back in.
19th foul, third personal.
Excuse me, Dale's right. Chantel's third foul as Brittany Fulton comes back in. And Schneider will go to the line for a 1-and-1. No good. And Jordan Crossan with the big board. 30 seconds left. Minneapolis with a 1 point lead. Fulton on the wing, now out front to Shea Shoemaker. Over to Connor Fulton. Seamers now into Jordan Crossan, and they call it on the floor, so Jordan will go to the line for a 1-and-1. As Barrett collects her first foul. And Crossan with a chance at the free throw line. It's good. Hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Chance to put Minneapolis up by 3. It's good. 23-20. A little token pressure here wouldn't hurt, and that's exactly what Brittany's out doing as Strom picks up her dribble. Brockmeyer is shut down by Shea Shoemaker. Now Schneider has the ball taken away from her. And that's the way the first half will end, as Jordan Crossan steals the ball from Schneider, and we end up with possession right at the end of the first half. The score, Minneapolis 23, Herington 20, and Dale will be back with stats, point totals, and rebounds here in just a minute.
Okay, here's your unofficial wrap-up of the stats for the first half. By quarters, the Lions led at the end of one, 10-6. We got outscored 7-2 to start the second quarter, excuse me. They ended up outscoring us 14-13 in the second quarter for the Lions to maintain a 3-point lead of 23-20. We are 7 of 22 on 2-point field goals compared to 5 of 15 for the Railers. And we are 1 of 8 on beyond the arc compared to their 2 of 3, so they had an advantage on shooting on us. Free throws, we were 6 of 18. They were 6 of 8, excuse me. They were 4 of 6. One of the big advantages for us is we had 3 turnovers, they had 8. And that I think made a big difference. One big advantage for them is they're holding their own against, still on rebounds, a shorter team. We had 14, they had 13, and that's killing us. I think that's a big disadvantage for us.
Their 2 tallest players had to ride the bench out the latter part of the second quarter. Perry almost the first half completely with 3 fouls. Kleinschmidt now in trouble with 3 fouls also, so they got a little foul trouble, and we are not there yet.
Scoring and rebounds so far is Connor Fulton, 2 points, 1 rebound. Megan Donovan, 2 points, 4 rebounds. Shea Shoemaker, 5 points, no rebounds. Shantero, 0 points, 2 rebounds. Jara Shoemaker, 7 points, 2 rebounds. And Jordan Crossan, 7 points, 5 rebounds. Close out scoring for the Lions. So if we can improve our rebounding and maybe our shooting percentage a little better, we might be able to put this game away in the second half.
I agree. You got to be able to control the defensive boards, and so far, Herington staying right with us on the glass. So could be better, but could be worse. And we'll be back with second half action here in just a couple minutes.
All right, folks, we're back. 20-some seconds to go here before the start of the final stanzas. Again, the Lions maintaining a 3-point lead.
Possession arrow to Herington. Will play it in. And Strom keys it in to Brockmeyer. Schneider starting the second half in place of Perry. Kleinschmidt's in. She's playing with 3 fouls. Brockmeyer back to Strom. And we switch up defenses. It's a 1-3-1. Pointing up on Brockmeyer, and Kleinschmidt turnaround jump shot, and Jordan Crossan with a good position clears the board for the Lady Lions.
For a shorter post, she's not afraid to put it up.
No. She's pretty athletic, has a jump shot, elevates when she shoots. It's kind of hard to defend that. Now up front, Chantel. Shoemaker in the corner, looks at a 3, passes it up, now drives, jump shots, no good. Tipped out of there by Makovic and Donovan at the same time. It's awarded to Minneapolis on a coin flip call. And we throw it away. Makovic guarded by Seamers. And Jared Shoemaker is watching Kleinschmidt. Makovic now Schneider. Turnaround jump shot is no good, and Seamers with the board for Minneapolis. Chantel on the wing. Looks inside, can't get it into Crossan as they are front. Now they get it in. Crossan turnaround jump shot. And she will shoot 2 as Schneider with the foul. And I think that's her second foul. Oh, that's her first foul. And Crossan will shoot 2 here. First throw is good. And the Herington boys are trying to distract her. Free throw, second one is good. 25-20.
She's 5 of 6 on the night.
Makovic now Strom. Hat on top. Brockmeyer with the ball. Gets it off to Schneider. Man-to-man defense here as Donovan gets the defensive assignment against Kleinschmidt. And Makovic doing the damage here tonight for the Railers. Has 2 threes to her credit. Now goes to the line here for 2 shots.
Jordan with her second. Team's first.
Free throw. It's good. Second throw on its way is short, and Donovan pulls down the board for Minneapolis.
Our leading rebounder on the year, Megan Donovan.
Down the lane she goes. Jump shot in the paint, no good. Crossing with the rebound, it's no good. And Donovan comes out of there with another offensive rebound. Now to Jared Shoemaker in the corner, no good. And Chantel slips in there for the offensive rebound, and she's fouled by Strom. It's her second foul, and we'll play it in under our own bucket. Shea Shoemaker in the game now in the corner. Jera drives in the paint, tries to dump down, nobody there. Shea down the lane, nice dump down pass to Donovan. She walks to the basket. Traveling.
I think she knew it.
She's a walking. Strom over to Brockmeyer.
25-21 Lions.
Schneider. Skip pass to Makovic. She's open for three. Passes it up. Kleinsmith. Turnaround jump shot. It's no good. And Donovan. That was in and out. Kleinsmith had a good look.
They're 0 for 4 on field goals this quarter.
5 minutes left, third quarter. Chantel with the ball back to Jared Shoemaker on baseline. Dump down pass to Donovan. Good grief. Take the shot. We try one pass too many, and it's intercepted by Herington. Then a stupid foul by Megan Donovan. It's her third. And turnover, Minneapolis.
Our third turnover of the quarter.
Strom with the ball, clears half court for Lady Railers. Kleinschmidt over to Brockmeyer. She traveled. Tried a little juke and jive before she put the ball on the floor, and it's a traveling. Chantel with the ball for Minneapolis. In the corner to Shea Shoemaker. Looks at the three ball, passes it up, spin move, jump shot, no good. Donovan gets the rebound, gets her own rebound. She's hacked. Schneider with the foul, and that's her second here in the third quarter. Donovan will shoot two here. No good.
Wish we could make those bunnies. We missed a lot of them this game.
Yep. Off the heel, no good. And she'll get the second. It's no good. Brockmeyer on the wing, guarded by Shea Shoemaker. Out to Makovic, three-pointer, no good. Made them all so far. Traveling is called. She did not roll over.
Must have been moving her feet. I had my feet on the floor moving them, I guess. Couldn't see from this vantage point.
I couldn't either. We had her covered up. All of a sudden, the pass came out of there. We had the rebound. Well, three of us had it, and
she ended up with it. 25-21, Lady Lions.
Shoemaker in the paint. Dump down pass to Connor Fulton. Their shot is over the rim, no good. And out of bounds. Strom controls the ball for Herington, but she is out of bounds. We'll play it in under our own bucket. Shea, three-pointer.
Short.
No good. And the long carom comes out to Jarris. Reverse dribble off to Chantel. And she passes up the shot. Now back to Chantel. Jera in the paint she goes. She's fouled. She breaks down the defense just about as well as anyone in the middle of this state. I mean, she can flat get to the paint, puts the pressure on the defense. She goes to the line to shoot two, and that's Strom's second foul, and that free throw is good. Jera, a 67% free throw shooter, knocks down another one. Second one on its way. It's good.
She's 5 of 6 on the night, like Jordan.
Brockmeyer on the wing, looks inside. Schneider way out on top. Brockmeyer turnaround shot is no good, and Shea Shoemaker has the rebound for Minneapolis. Now Jarrah back to Shea. Back to Jarrah. Down the lane she goes. Dump down pass goes out of bounds. (27-21) Minneapolis. 3:16 left, third period. Railers with the ball. Brockmeyer skip past Makovic. Looking for a cutter. Brockmeyer comes to get the ball. And Shea Shoemaker with the hold on Kleinschmidt. That'll be Shea's first foul.
Second
foul, excuse me. Yeah, it's her first foul.
Yeah, it's her first. Third team foul.
I didn't remember her getting a foul, and they left the 2 up from the previous foul. Schneider, turnaround shot, straight up. And Connor Fulton comes out of that rebound as Jordan Crossan had a piece of that shot. 30-second timeout by Coach Darrow. And
they are 0 for 8 on field goals this quarter.
Scratched yet this half.
No. 1 free throw, that's all the points they have. Of course, we've only scored 4 points ourselves.
That's fine. 27-21, we'll play the ball in right in front of our bench with 2:47 left in the third period. As
our only points are free throws. We've missed all our field goals too, so.
Doing a good job.
Both squads haven't been able to get a 2 or a tray this quarter. It's only free throws.
30-second timeout by Coach Darrow. Minneapolis playing here with 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and a senior on the floor. Chantel will trigger the play for Minneapolis as she gets it into Connor Fulton. Steps up to the three-point line, back to Jarrah Shoemaker in the paint. Out to Shea. Back to Connor. Three-point shot. Rims off. And Makovic with the rebound for Herington.
2:25 to go in the third quarter.
Nice baseline drive by Kleinschmidt, and she is fouled by Shea Shoemaker, I believe. That'll be her second. Kleinschmidt will shoot 2 here at the 2:23 mark, third period. First free throw is good. She's got a shot similar to Brittany Fulton's, up on the shoulder. Second throw is good. 27-23, 4-point lead. They're back in that 2-3 zone. Now Chantel on the wing looks inside. Connor Fulton back to three-pointer by Connor Fulton. It rims off. Jordan Crossan gets the rebound and stick back. I thought that 3 ball was going to drop for Connor.
Sure looked like it for a
bounce.
second, didn't it?
And it rimmed off.
First field goal of the half for either side. 2 minutes to go.
Pass to Schneider. She looks at a 3, passes it up. Her shot is no good, and Jarrah Shoemaker comes out of that board. We got a 2-on-2. She'll take it to the rack. Makovic has to foul Jarrah as she heads to the rack. They call it on the floor, I'm sure. Yeah, we'll play it in under her own bucket. Makovic's second foul. Brittany Fulton comes in from Minneapolis.
Chantel Darrow sits down.
We throw it away again. I tell you, our inbound play.
Our 5th turnover of the quarter compared to 3 for them. 1:35 to go in the.
Well, you can't play her one-on-one. You're going to have some help defense.
Shea Shoemaker's third. 15 foul.
Kleinschmidt scores the basket. And she'll go to the line for the and one. Take the shooter, Britt. And free throw is good by Kleinschmidt.
She's got all their points this quarter, I think. 29-26 Minneapolis.
In the corner, Shea Shoemaker. Baseline drive all the way to the basket. Had the shot, passes it up. Connor Fulton's shot is in and out. Jordan Crossan with the rebound and stick back. Doing yeoman work on the offensive glass. It's time to get number 13 back in there, I believe. Minute left, third period. Brockmeyer. Kleinschmidt doubled down now nicely by Jared Shoemaker. Back to Makovic. Connor Fulton now on Brockmeyer. That's a tough draw. Strom out front.
45 seconds in the quarter.
Jared Shoemaker with her third foul.
6th team foul.
And Connor Fulton comes out. Chantel Darrow in. 41 seconds left. They'll play it in under their own bucket. And stolen. Payback. Good deal. Nice job by Jordan Crossan. Reach and foul. And Jarrett tries to get all the way to the basket and kicks it out of bounds.
Lost control and kicked it out of bounds. Yep.
And Jordan will get a breather here as Melanie Catron comes in. 30 seconds left. Brockmeyer, zone defense here by Minneapolis. With the exception of Kleinschmidt being guarded by Jared Shoemaker. Skip
15 seconds.
Kleinschmidt gets the ball in close. It's good.
7 seconds.
3-point shot by Brittany Fulton over the rim. No good. We'll get a good look. And that's the way the third period ends as Herington with a comeback as Kleinschmidt scores about 8 unanswered all by herself.
She did. I don't think anybody else scored.
Minneapolis 31, Herington 28. It was a 3-point lead at halftime and 3-point lead at the end of 3. Harrington, it will not go away, and Minneapolis having a little tough time tracking Miss Kleinschmidt on that end. She's a pretty good offensive player. She's pretty athletic.
It's very good shot. She can get that up from just about anywhere, and it hones right in.
Well, we'll get the full meal deal now. Jessica Perry back in, Megan Donovan back in. So we'll see who fouls out first. Brittany Fulton with the ball back to Chantel. Jared Shoemaker looks at a three, passes it up. Skip pass to Brittany Fulton, back to Chantel, back to Jara. Three-pointer. We just not have hit three-pointers very well tonight. Maybe made one.
We've hit one.
And that's tipped out of bounds by Herington, and Chantel will throw it in for Minneapolis. Megan had her person screened out. If we waited a half a second longer, maybe had an easy one on the back side. Now Megan's got it in close. Dump down pass across, and it's intercepted. Now back to Chantel, over to Jara. Oh, what a move. Jump stop, Jara Shoemaker off the glass and in as she makes it, breaks down the defense once again on a pretty move in the paint. Now Makovic out to Strom. Over to Jessica Perry. Brockmeyer. She's just a right-handed person. She will not put the ball on the floor with the left hand. Chantel is aware of that. Makovic guarded closely by Brittany Fulton. Now Strom with the ball out to Brockmeyer. Jessica Perry. Brockmeyer. Nice job on defense. Ladies are covering them up. Now Kleinschmidt all the way to the basket. Shot's no good. Left-hand layup comes up short, and Crossan with the rebound for Minneapolis. Now Shoemaker down the lane she goes, off the glass. And we got Brockmeyer over the back of Jordan Crossan. Yes, that will be the 6th team foul on Herington, and we'll play it in under our own bucket. Jared Shoemaker on the wing. Three-point shot is no good. Almost saved by Chantel, as three-point shot will not drop for the ladies here tonight. 5-point lead by Minneapolis, 33-28.
1 out of 20 on trays.
Ouch. Minneapolis usually right around the 30% mark shooting three-pointers. Brockmeyer. With a left-hand dribble or two there. Now back to Strom. Makovic, Kleinschmidt. Straight up, but Brockmeyer comes over there with a rebound. Jump shot on the baseline is no good. And they...
What a spin!
Wow. In and out and around again and out. As Herington's shot would not drop. Brittany Fulton, three-pointer. Oh! And Donovan with the rebound, put back by Crossan is good. Megan Donovan with a big rebound. Dump down pass to Crossan, who's sitting right there about 8 foot away, and a shot goes up and in.
Our biggest lead tonight, I think, at 8 points now.
Wow. 7-point lead for Minneapolis.
7, yeah.
5 minutes, 17 seconds left in this game. Now Minneapolis doing a good job on defense down there, Dale.
Very good, excellent. That girl is not getting a clear path to the basket.
As Dale mentioned, 1 for 20 from beyond the arc. They get a pretty good look one of these times, and they're going to have to hammer it down. Three-pointer anytime now and there in the fourth quarter would be huge. Well, the 2 and the 4 seed, 2 and the 3 seed going at it here, so
I would say
it should be a good game.
I would say it's probably the better two teams in the SubState.
I'd have to agree, yeah.
Just watching the other two teams that played tonight.
Possession with Herington, and they'll play it in with the full court to go.
And the number 1 seed barely beat Bennington by 2 points just before the SubState, so, you know.
Strom looking into this zone defense. Now Makovic, Brockmeyer over to Schneider. Skip pass to Strom, looking in for Kleinschmidt. And we got her covered up. Now over to Schneider. Brockmeyer over to Strom. Tipped out of there by Shea Shoemaker, almost a steal. And really, we're not even guarding number 4.
Yeah.
Schneider over to Makovic, back to Schneider. Reach-in foul on Shea. 7th team foul on Minneapolis. fourth personal foul on Chase Shoemaker.
17th foul, 1 and 1 here for the Railers.
Schneider at the stripe for Lady Railers. First throw is no good. Nice block out by Jordan Crossan.
4:30 to go in the game.
That's a pretty nice zone they're in. I wonder how long they're going to stay in that.
Well, when we're 1 of 21 beyond the arc, they can just dare us to shoot, huh?
Jera. Wow. We got bailed out that time. Blocking foul.
Jarrett will go to the line
on
for a 1 and
Schneider.
1.
As Jarrett got caught in midair, now Jessica Perry back in playing with 4 fouls. Schneider now with 3, and Jarrett will shoot a
1 and 1.
1 and 1. First throw is no good. We missed the front end of the 1 and 1, and Jessica Perry with the rebound for the Railers. 4 minutes left in this contest. Brockmeyer into Kleinschmidt, turnaround jump shot, rimmed off, and Jera Shoemaker with the rebound. It's 1-on-2. She'll pull it back out. Now she sees an opening. Into the paint she goes. Jump shot is no good. Donovan with the rebound. Chase Shoemaker comes out of there with it. Donovan with a good job on the offensive glass. And Coach Darrow giving instructions to Chantel. Back to Chantel, top of the circle now. Jera Shoemaker, baseline. Entry pass to Crossan, baseline shot, it's good. That's what he wanted.
She's hit 4 straight buckets here this half.
55% shooter in that close. Let's get her the ball.
3:10 and to go in the game. We're up by 9.
Brockmeyer on the wing. Looking inside, there's nothing there. It's tipped out of there by Donovan. And a steal by Minneapolis as Crossan comes up with that loose ball, 2:55 left. And I'll bet Jera is they're going to match up now.
Yep. That's what they're doing.
Entry pass to Crossan, turnaround jump shot is no good. And Donovan, that is a good call by Ole. And we've got a jump ball possession arrow to Herington as Brittany Fulton comes in for Minneapolis. Chase Shoemaker goes out. Got a little tough shooting night, but we'll have better nights to come. Brockmeyer on the wing now to Makovic. Baseline drive is shut down by Chantel. Now we got her bottled up.
5 seconds, come on.
And a quick timeout, 30-second timeout by Herington's coach. Bails her out as we had Makovic bottled up on the baseline before the 5-second call. Now Minneapolis with a 9-point lead with 2:24 left in this contest. Playing the real good defense this second half.
Excellent defense. It's 7. They put up 18 shots and have made 2 in this half. So, and a lot of that's due to they just haven't got a good look at the basket.
Herington to play it in. Free throw line extended. Minneapolis still no man-to-man.
Megan with a cheap reach-in foul.
And we'll put them at the free throw line to shoot free throws.
8th team foul.
We do not want to do that.
2:23 to go in the game.
We want the clock.
Especially this girl. She hadn't missed a free throw all night.
Kleinschmidt, first one. In and out.
I jinxed her, didn't I, Chuck?
That was a good job of jinxing her, Dale. As Donovan hammers down that rebound and is fouled by Schneider. Schneider's 4th foul. And Donovan will go to the stripe for a 1-and-1. Quick foul by Herington.
That's Megan's 8th rebound of the half.
And I'm sure their coach wanted her to be fouled because she missed her last two, but there's nothing but net on that one. And that gives Minneapolis a double-digit lead here. Second throw is back rim. Brockmeyer with the rebound. Off to Strom. 2:10 left in the contest. Schneider looking inside. Now Brockmeyer comes to get it at the top of the circle. Kleinschmidt out of her range a little bit. Brockmeyer puts the ball on the floor. Now Schneider, baseline shot, no good. They're letting it rip now. And Schneider dribbles it out of bounds. They're doing a good job keeping it alive there.
Yes, they are.
They're not hitting anything as of yet. Now they're matching up all over the floor. Chantel with the ball.
They've not made a field goal this quarter.
Crossing, we clear the timeline. Has good, tough defense by Herington. Now Strom comes to get Jera. Chantel is fouled by Brockmeyer. And we're going to put Chantel at the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
9th team foul.
Well, they're putting the right people at the free throw line.
What is Chantel's average?
About 50%, except for Jera, who's shooting well over 60. Chantel's first one's good. Hits the front end of the 1-and-1. And that would just about, I would think, seal the deal unless a stranger thing might happen, but second throw is no good. So she stays right at her average, 50%.
39-28, 1:25 to go in contest.
Strom, Makovic, Schneider.
Donovan's gone.
And there's a foul on Megan Donovan, a reach-in foul.
Good night, Megan. 9th team foul.
That's Donovan's 5th, and she'll grab some fine.
Well, they have missed the front end of 2 straight 1-and-1s. Let's see if they can do it again.
Now Berndt comes in for Kleinschmidt. And they're taking the senior out. Schneider. It's good. Hits the front end of the 1-and-1. 39-29. Schneider, second throw on its way. It's no good. And Jera Shoemaker rescues the ball. And Berndt is put in there for fouling, and Kleinschmidt goes back in.
They're 10th. So Chantel will get a double bonus here.
Berndt is put in there for fouls, and she does the job. Chantel with 1-and-1 here. No.
Double bonus.
Limit.
Yep.
2 throws. It's good. Back to a 10-point lead as Kleinschmidt comes back in. Berndt out. Chantel gets the second one here. Minneapolis starting to stretch it out here a little bit now. Second throw is good. 3 out of 4 at the stripe for Chantel here in the last 2 minutes of the ball game are big. Gets Minneapolis out to a 12-point lead.
1:17 to go. It's 41-29 Lady Lions.
Quick timeout by Herington, I believe. Was just a 30-second timeout. We've got 2 timeouts left, and they should just have 1. Well, buck 17 left. We keep playing the good defense. I think we'll be in good shape. We don't want to put them in the free throw line and stop that clock, so we need to back off just a little bit, maybe let them have a shot, and don't contest it quite as much. They'll play it in with the full length of the court to go here.
One thing, nice thing about a big lead, it takes the game out of the referee's hands at the end of the game.
Yes, sir. On the move now, Strom. They'll be looking for a 3-ball from Brockmeyer or Makovic. Chantel's all over that one. Jordan with a big rebound, keeps it under control. And Jared Shoemaker with a nasty crossover dribble is fouled.
Their 11th foul.
By Strom. And that's Strom's 3rd foul. And Jared Shoemaker will go to the line for a 2-shot foul. First free throw is good.
I think that tray was partially blocked down there.
Yes, it was, as a matter of fact. Second throw is good. 43-29. Minneapolis by 14. Trying to get Brockmeyer.
They have scored 1 point in this quarter, Mike.
All over Brockmeyer. 3-pointer just barely draws iron. It might have been partially blocked again by Chantel, but not detected by the referee. Is a nice job. Brittany Fulton back in. Minneapolis against the pressure here. Chantel with the ball. Nice left-hand dribble. Back to Jera. Not a problem there. 30 seconds left in this contest, and that's going to seal the deal for the Lady Lions. They'll come back to play tomorrow.
It's Peabody.
We get Peabody Burns for the championship. Minneapolis 43, Herington 29, and that's the way it's going to end. Brittany Fulton back to Jera, 3 seconds. That's it. Well, they pulled away in the second half, and they did it with defense because it wasn't their three-point shooting.
Fourth quarter was 8-all in the third quarter, 12-1
yeah.
in the final stanza. So
they did it with their defense tonight as outside shooting wasn't there. So excellent job. Lady Lions come back, play for the championship tomorrow night at what time, Dale?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock game tomorrow, Saturday. We'll get the Peabody Burns Warriors, and as Dale was mentioning earlier, we should probably say this, but I think the stronger side of the bracket was the Minneapolis Herington bracket as we watched Peabody and El Saline play earlier. So we'll get the Warriors tomorrow at 6 and the championship game as Lady Lions pull away in the fourth quarter. They do it with their defense tonight as they were 1 for about 20-something from beyond the arc. We'll have point totals here in a minute, but just really impressed with the defense. We didn't really get in too bad of foul trouble. A couple of fouls by Donovan Late. Got her on the bench with 1:15 left, fouled out then, but no one else. I think Chantel probably ended up with 4 fouls. She usually has about that many. But the free throw shooting late. 3 out of 4 by Chantel, and Shoemaker 2 straight seals the deal for Lady Lions.
Turn it off. Okay, Mike. Okay, back here with the unofficial recap of scoring and other stats. A pretty cold night for both sides, actually, but I think I'd like to state that I think their coldness had a lot to do with our defense. Our coldness, the shot just didn't fall. We were 12 of 39 overall for the two-pointers. They were 7 of 35. I must have miscounted in the heat of the battle on the beyond the arc. We were 1 of 18. They were 2 of 6, so but still not real great. Free throws, we were 15 of 20 or 16 of 23. They were 9 of 15, and that helped salt the game away. The 8-point difference there. We out-rebounded them 39 to 26, so we came back big advantage in the second half, 25 compared to 13, where first half they were pretty even with us.
Yes, really did a good job on the boards. You could tell we worked hard at blocking out. We controlled the glass, really both ends.
And turnovers, they had 13 overall compared to 9 for us, so it wasn't a real bad night turnover-wise for either squad. They did have more than we did. By quarters, we led throughout, and the big decisive one was the fourth one. I'm sorry, they did outscore us in the second. We outscored them 10 to 6 in the first. The second, they outscored us 14 to 13. It was a dead match in the third, 8-8, and we pulled away 12 to 1 in the final stanza. They only made 2 field goals the entire second half and 5 free throws. Scoring and rebounds for the Lions tonight. Connor Fulton, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Chantel Darrow, 2 points, 3 rebounds. Krista Seamers, 0 points, 1 rebound. Shay Shoemaker, 5 points, 2 rebounds. Megan Donovan, 3 points, 12 rebounds. Jarrah Shoemaker, 14 points, 6 rebounds. And Jordan Crossan, a big double-double, 17 points and 13 rebounds tonight. Both Megan and Jordan pulled down 8 rebounds in the second half to lead the Lady Lions to victory on the boards in the second half. When we lost Megan again, that's second straight game now. I think she's fouled out, so we need to see if we can keep her around a little longer in the next few games. But again, the Lady Lions put the defense on, and that's really was the difference in the game, and we finally got some inside shots to start falling in the second half, which weren't falling real well in the first half. But the defense, I think, was the name of the game. Any other comments, Mike?
No, I think you said it there. The defense was really the ticket there in the second half. Minneapolis turned it up and did a little bit better job on the glass. But defense played well the fourth quarter. We hit our free throws and we move on.
Outscored them 12 to 1, decisive quarter. So Dale Leach, Mike Perry, Charles Lomberger signing off tonight for the MHS Lionbackers here on MCTV Eagle Communications, Channel 37. Thanks for having us in your homes. We'll be back tomorrow night, and hopefully get a victory here to propel us on to our second straight trip to the state tournament. Good night, folks.